Good day, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Area of a Composite Figure. Today we're going to be finding the area of this peculiar composite figure, and we're going to do that by simply splitting it apart into two different shapes. Well, actually they're the same shape because look, if we cut it in half, we have a trapezoid up top and we have a trapezoid on the bottom. So let's go ahead and find the area of the trapezoid up top. First thing we're going to do is write down the formula. So to find the area of a trapezoid, remember we do 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height. Now let's plug in what we know. The 1/2 stays the same, and then base 1, let's say, is this line right here. Now, what is the length of this line? Well, it's the same length as this line, which is 17. So base 1 is 17, plus plus the other base, which is the parallel line, which is 11. So 17 plus 11 times a height, which is the distance between the parallel lines of, we don't know. But we do know that from here to here it's 13, and from here to here it's 7. Which means that if we take 7 from 13, we should find this distance right here. Well, 7 from 13 is 6, so the height is going to be 6. So now we're going to take 1/2 times whatever 17 plus 11 is. We know that 17 plus 10 is 27, plus the extra 1 is going to be 28. And then we multiply it by 6. Now remember, when we're multiplying by 1/2, it's like we're cutting it in half or dividing by 2. So 28 divided by 2 is going to be 14. And that leaves us 14 times 6. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry the 2. 6 times 1 is 6. 7, 8 is going to be 84. So the area of the top trapezoid, is 84 inches squared. Now, we're going to follow the same process, only we're going to find the area of the trapezoid on the bottom. That's this guy right here. So let's plug in what we know. We know the 1/2 stays the same. And then we got to figure out what base 1 is. Well, let's say base 1 is this line. And we said from our previous discussion that this line is congruent with this line. And that means it's 17. So base 1 is going to be 17. And now we have to find the length of this line right there. Well, this line is actually congruent with this top line, so these two are the same. So that means it's going to be 17 plus 11 for base 2. So far, so good. So far the same. Maybe the difference is just going to be the height, which is the distance between the parallel lines or the bases. And we can see that that's going to be 7 inches. So it's going to be times a height of 7. So now let's use the order of operations. We're going to do the parentheses first. 17 plus 11 we said is 28. And now we can take half of 28 is going to be 14, which leaves us 14 times 7. 14 times 7, 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 1 is 7, 8, 9. So now we have an area of 98 on the bottom. Now remember, I want to find the area of this entire shape, which means I have to add 84 to 98. So let's go ahead and do that over here. Let's clear off a little space right here and see if we have done this correctly. So we're going to take 84 plus 98. 8 plus 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 8 plus 1 is 9, and 9 plus 9 is 18. And that's going to be it. We have an area of 182 inches squared. Woohoo! I'm so excited.